is not just gonna blow your mind, it's gonna blow your soul.
Welcome to the Little Jolly Gamer Show, and what are you doing? What are you doing?
Sorry.
You just playing Stardew on the show?
Yeah. Oh, we started?
Yeah, we're trying to get the show started.
Can I just play while we talk?
Yeah, why not?
It's off.
Welcome to the Little Jolly Gamer Show podcast. This is episode 84. Today's date is the 25th of May, 2018. Somebody's addicted to Stardew Valley again, and it's not just him. It's not just him.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah. So, how are you doing today, Jacob?
Good.
We're down, man. It's just me and you.
Yeah, it's just us, because there's spoilers to Steve's defense.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about God of War a little bit today. So, spoiler alert, if you haven't finished God of War, skip the part where we talk about God of War.
Yep.
And we're also going to be talking about some more spoilerific stuff in our side quest section, which is in the very end of the show.
Yep.
We will be letting you know when we're talking about spoilers.
Correct.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Jacob, by the way.
In case you didn't know. Yeah. So let's start off the show the way we always do, talking about what we've been playing. This is going to be a short episode.
Yes.
Not only because there's not a lot going on, like in
gaming news,
and like there's no news, there's not a lot of new releases.
Yeah,
we're just kind of playing some existing stuff.
Yeah, same old stuff.
So let's start with Overwatch, because on the last episode, obviously I started playing Overwatch.
And 2 year anniversary.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm getting a little burnt out. Just because I'm playing it
playing too much.
Like, I'm getting home, I'm playing it. That's all I play for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
And I'm just...
Well, it's... Overwatch is one of those games where it's kind of easy to burn yourself quick.
Yeah, well, it's kind of frustrating. Like, if I'm playing with friends,
single player,
like,
especially if you play by yourself, it's very frustrating.
Yeah, every now and again, I'll get to play with, maybe one or two of my friends.
Yeah.
I wanted to play with you last night, and I actually had a really horrible day yesterday, and that's gonna...
Seth told me. I got on, I was like, all right, here we go.
That's gonna play...
He's not online.
That's gonna play in... I'm gonna talk about that. So, been playing Overwatch. I mean, same old. I'm enjoying the...
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's the anniversary event. I like the rotating stuff, like getting the loot boxes. I've gotten quite a few legendary skins. I've gotten the Orisa skin.
You did get that one. I thought you were talking about it.
No, I got that one. I got the Bastion stealth skin. Really cool.
Suck!
Still not the one I wanted.
That's the one I want.
And then I got another gold skin, and I was like, oh, what is this?
Oh, yeah.
Graffiti Tracer. Yeah, whatever. The only skin that I really want... There's two skins I want the most. Number one is the Brigitte skin, of course, because I'm a Brigitte main, and I want casual Hanzo.
Oh no, he's that you want suit?
No, not the suit. The one where he's like wearing his snow gear. He's got the boots tucked in.
Oh, the snow one, the Christmas event one. That one's actually really good. I can believe because we talked about.
I would take the suit one too, but
that one's tight.
I just want the.
You missed that event though.
Yeah, well, it's available. You can purchase anything right now, as long as you've got the gold for it. You can purchase anything. Dude, everything's available.
But the problem is, I want the stealth one. I want the side one. That one's really cool.
I want to say the algorithm, from what I've experienced, is giving out those new skins first, and then it's going to start dishing out. Because Tyler, friend of the show, Tyler, he got he got probably 2 or 3 skins like me, and it's all new stuff. It's all the 2-year stuff. And then I got the graffiti thing, which is okay. But I think you're more likely to get those
in the front
first.
end. Yeah.
But everything else is available to be purchased. All the Halloween skins, Christmas skins, anything that's ever been released before, if you got the gold for it, you can purchase it.
I got Doomfist. The
suit,
which is a really cool skin. I'm just not.
I agree.
A fan of Doomfist.
I don't use Doomfist, and
I don't like him.
But the skin is pretty dope.
And you got it too. It was your first one, and I got it now.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
The worst skin.
I don't think it's the worst skin, but
in this pack, yeah, it does.
I don't. It's not terrible. Now, don't get me wrong. It ain't great, but because it doesn't go with him at all.
Of course, we're talking about the
Sherlock, the McCree
Sherlock Holmes. I don't know.
I like his gun. His gun's cool.
I think they could have easily done a steampunk skin and made it cooler.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were. Just like out of nowhere, it's like
Sherlock. I think the designer was like, I got nothing.
I was watching Sherlock the other day. What do I do with Sherlock's skin?
I got nothing. Throw it in.
But yeah, I like that. I love though, and I completely forgot. I don't know when this patch came in, and it just dawned on me. There's a daily arcade challenge, right? So a daily type of game mode. And I completely missed the Junkenstein one. I didn't know the Junkenstein was in the rotation, which is the PvE one.
Yeah, it was fun.
It's really good.
And you get one free box per.
And that's if that event is a daily, might as well just stay on all day because you can literally just get all the boxes for your event. Because if you go easy, there's no way you're gonna fail.
Yeah, well, right now they've got.
I've already got all my
the
boxes
Yeti hunting one.
Yeah, I heard Seth said it was weird.
It's okay.
One person is Winston and one's
we were playing
May, or a bunch of them May.
Well, it's a bunch of Mays versus one Winston, and he's got to go collect these meats, and once he gets all the meats, he gets his super, and then May's super is no longer her regular super or her ultimate, whatever you call it. It's like a trap, and whenever you catch them, everyone can kind of gang up on them, and start freezing them.
Oh, okay.
It's really interesting. It's kind of like a really dumbed down version of that game Evolve.
Yeah,
pretty much. Just like how Lucio Ball is a really dumbed down version of Rocket League. That was bad. So I've been unlocking a lot of boxes, and let me tell you a little story, and let me get it off my chest because I'm ashamed of myself. I'm really ashamed of myself, actually.
Oh, you did buy something?
I did. But let me tell you why. I told myself every day, like I told myself I'm gonna be playing Overwatch every day. I'm gonna get at least one loot box. 1 to 2 loot boxes a day during this event.
Yeah.
Because I really want to get these skins. Yesterday, of course, I was not online. I had a horrible day. Work was bad. And I got home really late. Yeah. And I was like, by the time I got home, I got cleaned up. I made some dinner and stuff. It was too late. And I was like, man, I'm just gonna buy. I'll just buy some loot boxes in place of me actually spending my own time because I spent time that I was getting paid for at work. Yeah. I was like, I'll just get the $10 pack.
I was gonna say 10 gets you 11.
10 gets you 11 boxes. I was like,
I've like 10 in a bonus.
I got like an hour and a half of overtime work, which is easily over $10. I was like, sure. I'll just kind of.
You can justify it.
And guess what I got from those 10 boxes? Guess what I got in it?
More duplicates.
Nothing. I got all grays, all blues, and I think 1 purple. 11 boxes. I opened up 11 boxes in a row. Nothing. So let me tell you, I learned my lesson. If you go back on the show, you'll hear me say I'll never spend any money on loot boxes.
And now you're.
And now that was me giving it a chance. I was giving it a chance. I was like, I'll bite. I gotta get something out of this. I can see why, now being a consumer of it, I can see why people are like, this is gambling. Yeah. Because I was like, that was my 10? Give me 10 more. Here's another $10. Yeah. I'm like, I was sitting in my chair like, I am not buying any more.
I don't need it.
It's like a cigarette. It's like you take that one puff, you're like, that's good. Give me another one.
Yeah.
No, we're not doing that.
I must have had better luck because the first time I bought one, the first and only time I bought one, I did the same exact thing because the 5 only gets you 5, but if you get 10, you get like a
11.
bonus.
You get 11.
And so it was the first Halloween event, and that was the Witch Mercy was in there. What were some other ones that were really good? And I got
Monster.
I got Witch Mercy, and I got not Junkenstein's Monster, which I do have. I got Junkenstein, the Junkenstein. So I just happened to get good luck out of mine, maybe. I don't know. So.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm never buying boxes ever again. I did that because I was like, I really want. Like, I could have easily got the 3, but I was like, I'll just do 10. 10 is not that much money.
Right.
And I was just so upset. I was like, wow, the chances of getting something. 11 boxes of the chances. What are the chances?
All those grays.
And so now I'm like, just like I said before, if you go back on any episode of this podcast, I always say, I'm not spending my money at a chance of getting anything. That was the chance. I gave it a chance. Got screwed just like I thought I would. I wasn't even surprised because my day was my day was so bad yesterday. I did that. I was like, you know what? Figures. And then I started playing with Tyler and Seth.
And that's when you had the DCs.
For like a split second, we played like 2 matches. I got disconnected. They disconnected me from the game. Not from PlayStation Network, just from the game. And it was like, oh, you're in a queue of 70 people to get logged back in. I was like, all right, guys, I'm getting off. And I got off. And I think you logged on shortly after that.
I really, literally did. Like, Seth was like, I was like, what? Did Brandon not get on? He goes, bro, you just missed him.
Yep.
Figures.
Yeah, like, it must have been like, what, 7, 8 o'clock by the time you got on? 8 o'clock?
Almost, it was a little before 8:30.
Yeah, so that's, because by the time I started actually playing Overwatch, it was about 7:30. So I must have played like an hour, and I was like, you know what? I got disconnected. I'm not sitting here waiting.
Yep.
And then
The gaming gods were not smiling upon you.
No, they were not.
They were taking a dump on you.
But other than Overwatch, I actually logged off. I not that night, but I've been logging off of Overwatch, and when I do, I've been playing Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5, Remix, HD, Final, whatever.
Oh crap!
Just because I've been seeing a lot of this Kingdom Hearts 3 coverage,
yeah, all the
which
coverage coming out.
Looks insane. Have you seen?
No.
All right, so it used to be in like.
I just never played the Kingdom Hearts, so it doesn't.
You never realize how much of Kingdom Hearts is just cutscenes and like transitioning to different areas until you play a Kingdom Hearts game. Like so, for example, what's a level I can use? Let's say you're at Pirates of the Caribbean world in Kingdom Hearts 2. All right, so you're at the port. So you want to go to the ship. So you walk through the section that says to the ship. You walk in, screen goes black, screen opens up. Now you're in a new area. That's kind of how that works. Going from different areas, it just kind of puts you in. Yeah. Kind of like how Borderlands does, but like on a smaller scale.
Sounds almost like Banjo-Kazooie sort of.
Yeah, sort of like that. But Kingdom Hearts 3 doesn't do that. I was watching a gameplay video. He's in Andy's room in Toy Story. And he just runs up the wall, jumps out the window, skydives onto the pavement, and he's running outside the driveway fighting monsters in the middle of the street. No loading screens in between. I was like, that's pretty dope. And like all the all the little heartless look like little toys and stuff. But anyway,
Toy Story. The Toy Story level in itself, anything Pixar in itself.
Well, they've been doing all the
Monsters
Pixar.
Inc.
They've never done Pixar in Kingdom Hearts, and now they're going full bore, man. They got Monsters Inc. world, you've got Toy Story world, Big Hero 6 world, Rapunzel world. If you're into that. I'm sure we'll see some returning worlds like Olympus, Mount Olympus,
Frozen World.
I'm surprised they haven't like that was
touched on it.
That was like first bullet in the chamber. Elsa's on your team, which would be dope, actually.
Yeah, I mean she'd be great in the game.
I think I would actually like to see that. But yeah, I'm really stoked for Kingdom Hearts 3. So I've been playing Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. I'm just kind of hopping between 1, 2, and Birth by Sleep, which is the PSP game. And I want some Kingdom Hearts back in my life, man. It's been way too long. Kingdom Hearts 3 has been in development for like ever. Yeah. And seeing some of the worlds and the potential with this new system, like going to Neverland with Peter Pan flying around, and or going to Lion King world and turning into a little lion and stuff. I miss it, and I forgot how Kingdom Hearts 1 was just like kind of, there's a level of charm to it where I was like, man, this is my Final Fantasy characters, my Disney characters. It's like the perfect culmination. And Kingdom Hearts 2 was like, hey, you know this is a charming game, but we're going to get epic on you on this one. Let me tell you one thing that happens in Kingdom Hearts 2, and it's the coolest thing ever. If you get game over, there's a random chance that you'll get an option that says, do you want to give up? And you can say, I'll never give up, or you put like, I give up. If you put, I never give up, never give up!
I was about to say, what are you going to go Asian
Never give up! I never give up! You know that video I'm talking about where the guy's like, never give up! With a fisherman? I'll have to show you. Anyway, if you hit that button, you get to play as Mickey. King Mickey comes and saves you, but you're like, oh, Mickey Mouse. No, he's like Yoda. Like, flip around, he's like, Sora, get up! And like, you have to hit buttons and you can restore. And it's like basically like a get out of jail free card.
It's like Tommy Jarvis.
Yeah, pretty much. It's if you get to come back and save people, or you save yourself. You get to save Sora.
Is there a Fantasia Mickey in there? Fantasia level. Is there a Fantasia level?
There is a Fantasia level, but it's in like one of the 3DS games, I believe.
Okay.
But there is, I can't remember which one. Oh, you get to go to Steamboat Willie World.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
The retro.
Like, and whenever you go places, sometimes the characters like Sora and Goofy and Donald, they'll change. Like if you go to Atlantica with Little Mermaid, you're a merman.
Yeah,
and Goofy is a turtle, and Donald is like a little octopus.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
And which is really cool because Goofy uses a shield, so he just gets in a shell.
That's pretty smart.
And then in, I think it's Lion King World, he's also a turtle again, but Donald is a bird. And then I think it's, what world is it? Can't remember. There's another world where you change. Oh, like if you go to Tron World.
Okay.
You go to Tron World, you're wearing the Tron outfit. But in the Kingdom Hearts 2, it's old Tron. So you're wearing like the old Tron suits, and like it's just crazy to see Goofy and Donald doing all this cool stuff.
Yeah.
Using Final Fantasy spells and stuff.
I don't know why I never got into this game.
It's actually really good. You might actually really enjoy it. It's a really good introduction to JRPGs because it's like it's like, hey, here's a lot of Western development ideas, and let's just kind of make a JRPG with a lot of this influence.
Right.
So it's a lot of hack and slashy, but if you really want to, you can push those systems to their limits and do some really cool stuff.
Okay.
And Kingdom Hearts 3 is really pushing the
I know.
envelope
It interests me because but I hate to literally do like I did with God of War, where I didn't play 1 through 3, knew about the games and missed them, and then jumped into God of War.
If you talk to Haley, she might let you borrow that little remaster thing, which it's got all the extra stuff in it.
I got to trade in your Resident Evil 7 first.
You got to trade that in, and Steven's got to trade in his A Way Out.
A Way Out, that's A Way Out.
He's got to trade in A Way Out. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts, man, I've been playing it, and like I said, I didn't really get too far in anything. I've just been kind of dawdling in it. I haven't really been I've been skipping cutscenes because I already know what happened.
Yeah.
The cutscenes are so epic, though. Like, there's one part in Kingdom Hearts 2 where it's like, oh no, what's gonna happen? And then Mickey gets like pissed. King Mickey gets pissed. He's like, ooh! He just kind of runs out and like, dude, seeing him just jump around like Yoda, just hacking people to death, and you see him like next to Cloud from Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
There's no other game like Kingdom Hearts, and I think Kingdom Hearts 3 bold prediction. Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out this year. It's coming out this year. It's gonna be at E3. It's gonna be at Square's booth. It's like, hey, guess what's coming out? November.
Yeah,
it's coming out holiday season, November. That's Brandon's.
I'm waking up. Old school PlayStation.
No, yeah, that was a perfect event.
Yes, it was.
Welcome to the new age. Most the new age. So what have you been playing?
So just like you with that, when I have my Overwatch withdrawals, I've been playing the illusion that we had, or the thing we alluded to at the beginning of the game, or the beginning of the podcast. I'm using my words, not Goodwill. Stardew Valley.
You were on the path.
Yeah, I got it.
You're doing good.
I had the thought, and it was together in pieces.
You're doing good.
You're doing good. No, Stardew Valley. So we all downloaded Stardew Valley, purchased and downloaded Stardew Valley.
For PS4.
I should say that most of us had it before me and you had it. We had it for Switch.
You didn't get it on PS4, did you?
No, I do have it now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I got it on the sale, brother.
Oh, no.
That's what I'm saying. So me and you didn't have it for PlayStation 4.
We had it for Switch.
We had it for Switch. Haley had it for PlayStation 4. Seth had it for 4. And then eventually Steve jumped on the train.
Now that multiplayer's coming out, we're like, we may as well get it on PS4. Because whenever we're playing multiplayer, we're playing on Party Chat.
Correct. So much like you,
man,
I was like same thing. I was like, I'm gonna make a character. I'm gonna make a map.
I would just start.
I'm just gonna clear out just a chunk of land.
Let me just get a puff.
Yeah, just a puff. That's all I want. But I want a little more. Injecting.
Introducing in the new update, the new villager is Jacob the Crackhead. He lives in the ditch behind the trailer that Pam lives in.
He twitches every now and then.
Give me some.
But man, to change up the formula though, we decided to do new maps. So on the Switch, you follow the regular standard farm. I picked the Riverland.
Yep.
Now on PlayStation, you are pursuing.
I'm doing Hilltop Farm.
And I'm going to do the Forest Land, which is what Haley did, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know what Seth did. I think Seth did the standard farm.
Yeah, probably.
I think he tried the
standard
wilderness.
farm is fun. It's just not challenging. It's just kind of like, hey, here's all this land. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And with like these other ones, it's kind of like, hey, we've got obstacles. Let's do a patch of crops here. Let's do farmland. Like, let's do animal area here. I think it's going to be much more of a challenge, especially with multiplayer.
Yeah, now you have to fit other people's stuff in there.
That's what I had planned on doing, was just kind of clearing out the farm, and then once everyone starts playing, I'm like, hey guys, let's do this as a team. Where do you think we should put the barn?
Yeah.
Because you all share money.
Right.
That's the only thing you share. You have individual relationships with all the villagers.
So that was my question. So, and I made this point, and I didn't know that you could actually marry your farmhands, which are the people that you're playing with.
You can.
So you can marry Haley.
You're right.
Literally. But so how's that work? Like if we were both pursuing Haley, not Haley as a character, but Haley
whoever's the first one to do it, whoever pops the question first and gets it.
Really?
Gets
So
it.
you can literally fight over a character.
You can have yeah.
Huh? That's kind of cool.
Whoever gets it first gets it.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you could be like, oh no, I forgot to buy the mermaid necklace. And you see like Steven in the corner like. Got it. Yeah. Hey, Abigail. No, but I think it's gonna be cool because now we all have that game. That's one of the best games I've ever played.
Yeah.
Multiplayer can probably just multiply that even more.
Yeah, I read an article on Kotaku about a guy, and I can't go into detail of how he described it, but he really enjoyed it. He said there were some features lacking. He played the beta on the PC.
Right.
PC?
Yeah, Steam.
And Steam, yeah, and He says really enjoyable. The thing about sleeping's kind of weird. Yeah, I'll have to kind of be asleep at the same time.
Yeah. Well, if we're communicating, it's not going to be a problem.
Yeah, he said, but it was just like what Stardew does. Is it's a very calming, chill out game, and he said it was something that was really needed in today's co-op level, where you just want to get in
and just chill,
have fun, and
just have fun, enjoy it, enjoy the music. The music's great.
Right.
Everything about that game is great.
Yeah.
That is a 5 out of 5 game.
Yes.
Easily.
I agree.
Easily.
Kudos, Concerned 8.
Yeah. Anything else you've been playing?
Yeah.
What else have you been playing?
God of War. I played Fortnite, but
we're not talking about that. I'm kidding. So God of War, you finished it.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Skip to the news section because we're gonna go to news after this. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna talk about Fortnite for 5 more hours. And then
we're gonna cut it all out. So we're gonna talk about God of War. You finished it.
Yeah. Holy crap.
So what you thinking?
What you thinking about? For us, it's easily a 5 out of 5. I can't find flaws with it. And if I find flaws, it's because I'm literally searching for flaws.
Looking for it.
I just... And so, also, make sure you definitely go, if you want it spoiled, go and watch...
our video. Yeah, go watch. I'm going to put up...
Or listen to the spoiler cast between Tyler and Brandon, and they both bring really good points.
Yeah.
Brandon brings the good points about the games and what you think about this and this. And
we went into that spoiler cast like, this will be like a good 15, 30
Oh,
minutes.
no.
And then we started talking, I was like, oh my god, it's been an hour.
Yeah.
Like, we had so much to talk about. So definitely check that video out. I'm going to put that at the end of the video.
So for me, and I think I've said this the first time we talked about it when we played it. I think when that first week we got it, I mentioned this point. And I think, and I like to go back to an episode where, as one of our episodes when Tyler was first on, and he was talking about, we were talking about how the episode was talking about rating system.
Right.
And he was talking about what it takes to be a good critic. And he had said he had critiqued Final Fantasy 15, and he said it just spoke to him because he was in a place. And it was kind of the same thing for you with the Brotherhood.
Man,
you were just in that place in your life that the game spoke to you.
This game is special for you.
Yeah, and this is so special for me because I just had a son. Now, I don't have an 8-year-old son who has passed away, and he hates me. And now he's gonna go. But there's a with when you first are, especially for men, we're not designed to have that nurturing makeup for sensitivity of babies. So Ash will scream.
We're very crass.
Yeah, he'll scream and just like I'm
impatient.
I just want to drop him. And I know, and in my head I tell it that's terrible, but you don't experience like
shut up.
Yeah, stop screaming. And you have to and there was the moment. It was one of the early moments in God of War where Kratos was. I think they were chasing the first deer, and he was like, "You have to do better." And I was like, that's me.
And it's even crazier because this is Kratos we're talking about.
Yeah.
The same guy who was too impatient, like he would just kill people.
Yeah.
Like he would use people as tools to get to new areas.
Yeah.
Like like he took the slave lady one time and like put her in this like mechanism to clog it up so he could get through a door. Like that's what Kratos used to do. And so to see that character really grow up and mature like that, it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
So for me, it hit me on that level because I'm like, I've been playing games with Kratos in it for so long, and he's always just been this total a-hole of a character, and now to see him like this with his kid, it's totally different.
Oh yeah, and they, I mean, just the scripting, the writing,
the performance,
the
voice
actors,
acting.
Chris Judd. I can't think of the guy that played Atreus. / spoiler alert, Loki.
Yes. So what do you think about that?
Holy crap!
Did you see that coming?
No, that was the one thing I didn't see coming. I knew some funky stuff.
I started to piece that together a little bit because
I remember that you mentioned
Mimir says like, oh man, because he's whenever Kratos reveals to Atreus that they are gods, or so he is.
Oh, can I be?
He's a demigod because he's Kratos' son.
Can I shapeshift?
And Mimir, he's like, what's my superpower? Like all gods have superpowers. And Mimir's like, maybe it's that tongue of yours. You can speak to a lot of different.
I totally missed that.
He said like you pick up on these languages, these dead languages, really quick. Like he even spoke to the world serpent.
Yeah, he did
at one point. Which I think technically the world serpent is Loki's kid.
Which was so cool. It was the epic moment too when he called him in.
Yes.
When he hit the giant.
You never see him move that fast. You never see him move that fast.
No, you think, all right, the world serpent's just really big. No, he's big and he's powerful.
Yo, that was insane. But I kind of pieced that together. I was like, oh, so maybe he's Loki.
Yeah,
because
the
the only reason I was starting to piece it together, or even had the thought, is because we never heard about Loki in the rest of the game.
True.
Then no one ever says anything about it.
I thought the thought. I was like, where's Loki at in this? But like, he's technically not an Asgardian. So what is he?
He's son of a giant, son of a god.
So
there it is.
Boom. Schliff bam boom.
Schliff bam boom.
But yeah.
And then what do you think about that post-credit scene with?
Finally.
Thor shows up with his hammer.
Yes. So at first, and I think you made the
dude.
point. And you made the point where you had asked Tyler, were you disappointed that you didn't see as much as we talked about Odin, or they talked about Odin and Thor. Surely you're gonna see him. And as the game goes on, you're like, I gotta be getting towards the end, and we haven't seen him yet. All we're messing with is Baldur and his two sons, Magni and Bodhi. But then the more I thought about that, I was like, wait a minute. There's got to be. They're going to continue this. This is not going to be the last God of War. This has got to be. If we're not hearing about Thor,
well, there's also realms that you don't get to go to as well.
Holy crap!
So maybe we get
the Celtic realm, the Egyptian.
realm. That I meant like the realms in Norse, like on the
you need to go. There's like 9 of them.
Yeah, you never went to like 4 of them.
So what? 4, yeah.
And then, dude, if we saw Japanese God of War, oh my god, can you imagine Kratos with some samurai armor on?
No, I just couldn't. I couldn't handle it.
I think it would be dope, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Big old Daikatana.
Because the Leviathan axe is just so. I was like, this is so much inspiration from all your. So perfect.
Sometimes I just want to log into God of War and just throw the axe and call it back like 5 times, then log off because it just feels so good.
Yeah. Oh, there'd be times where I'll be sitting. I think it was funny. I was talking with it was back after Brock and Sindri had reunited, and I'm talking to him, and I don't know what I was doing. Oh no, I wanted, because when you talk to Brock and Sindri, the circle is the shop, and triangle is the dialogue, and I wasn't close enough, so I missed the triangle, and I hit triangle, and he goes, and I'm like, oh, I must have. What?
Yeah, just come
Where'd my axe go? Where did I throw this?
Yeah. The only time that they force the axe back to you is if you're traveling like through a dimension, like the World Tree or something like that.
Right.
Dude, that game is really good.
Yeah, and my favorite moment now was one of them was when you talked about that moment where Kratos actually lets his guard down and has the drink with Atreus on the
I love that. It's like one of my favorite parts. That touched my soul.
Oh yeah. But one that got me, and it brought out Jacob's little.
Oh, you had to fight back a tear?
Yeah, it was when he said, "Here, you take her."
Yeah.
And he gave the ashes. I went, no, I'm not gonna do it. And he's like, really? Yeah.
Doesn't he say something like, "You're a man now"? Or something?
Yeah. Oh, it was just so point. And that whole ending scene where they're and you'll mention the spoiler cast where they're playing the credits and they're walking back and he's asking about. That's when he actually tells the first good story about who Atreus was. Was just like it was just.
Or whenever, perfect. He's like, now that is a story. That's a story. Yeah, and it's like that's the very last one he told. Mm-hmm. Oh man,
it was so good, so perfect. The characters and their relationship. Y'all didn't talk about them, but Brock and Sindri, just the side characters, were so perfect.
Their relationship, like them bickering and then them reuniting in the end.
Yeah, that was great. So and then and old Uncle Mimir, which y'all mentioned again in the spoiler cast.
Uncle Mimir, yeah.
I was just the same way as y'all were. I would literally be like rowing, and I would slide up to the bank and go.
I'm just gonna listen because it's just so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's so written so well.
Yes,
now, how many games like you ever play Red Dead Redemption? I mean, I'm not picking on Rockstar, but you're just like, just riding on your horse, like, come on, can you shut up? Can you just shut up?
Yeah.
I don't need this.
How many times we went through the heist and we're like, please. Can we turn the radio on? Can we just turn off agent whatever?
Can we just turn the speech off?
Yes.
Like how many times have you played where it's just like, man,
I don't want to know the backstory.
The interaction between characters is so well done to where you just like, I'm gonna put the controller down and listen to this happen.
Just listen. I love Mimir's voice. The voice actor who did Mimir was perfect.
All the voice acting was really well done. Christopher Judge as Kratos killed it. Yes. Did you see the dad jokes video?
The dad jokes. I do not like stairs. They are always up to something.
Dude, I can't wait to see what they do with God of War next because that game.
Sweet baby Jesus, Lord help me.
Hey, not trying to be Debbie Downer over here, but Game of the Year list I thought was going to be pretty easy to put together. God of War is easily at number 1 right now.
Yeah.
We still got Super Smash Bros. We still got Red Dead Redemption. We still got Spider-Man. We still got possible
Days Gone
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Has been
we've got.
We don't know about Last of Us 2.
I forget what else is coming out. Call of Duty, whatever. But no, I think I'm pretty sure God of War is sitting here. But I've heard things about Red. I was pretty nervous about Red Dead. But they put out a gameplay demo for the public, not the public, for publications.
Yeah.
To play, and then they can only write about it. They didn't show any footage.
Okay.
But some of the things that they're talking about in those demos.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be good. It's for me personally.
But to hit you on that level,
God of War, it spoke to me on a personal level for being a dad, and having to see Kratos deal with being a dad.
Narrative, it's written incredibly well. Technically, from a technical standpoint,
mechanically,
it's insane.
Perfect, almost.
No loading screens, essentially. I mean, every now and again you go through the world tree, it's a longer hallway to walk down, but it never cuts to black. You never had a loading screen. Here's a tip, it's always just restarts.
I had one moment, I think y'all said this had the same thing, where you had the little logo, it paused and had to catch up. And I think that was when I left
whenever you run through the game,
and I had to go back to the house.
Yeah, whenever you run through the game really quick, it starts to do that.
Yeah.
But no, it's like a half a second.
And it wasn't enough. So I was like, oh, well, there's finally it shows itself a little bit.
But yeah, God of War, man. Please check out that video. I'm gonna put it up at the end right now.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, dude.
5 out of 5, 10 stars out of 10 stars, a gold medal, whatever you want to give it.
A gold medal.
A blue ribbon.
It's the Jacob Medal of Approval.
Yeah. Got a big face on.
So that's all we've been playing, right?
Yeah.
So not much to talk about, but let's jump into gaming news real quick.
Gaming news.
So we only got 3 stories really to talk about. Let's start off on a somber note. So Total Biscuit, a game critic from
Early YouTube.
Sadly passed away this week. Really upsetting because he was very young. He was 33 years old. He had bowel cancer that spread from his stomach area to like his liver, I believe, and his spine. It's really sad. He was one of the greats. He was one of the all-time greats because I watched some of his videos. And I didn't follow him actively. I'm not going to pretend that I did. But I've watched his content before, and it's really well done. So yeah, I would recommend definitely go check out his channel. Rest in peace, Total Biscuit. Moment of silence. It's really sad, man. Really one of the all-time greats. He was really good. Like when it came to actually critiquing a game, like Tyler was talking about, being a good critic.
Yeah,
that was him. He was good at it. He wasn't just like, oh, this game is, the graphics are bad. And he really would chew down to the bone on his stuff, and it was really good. I recommend you check him out. Other than that, I've only got 2 other news stories, man. It's been a slow week. Battlefield 5 got revealed. It's an alternate World War II
so
kind of thing. Do you know anything about this?
The GameWare site for Facebook lists, I think Steven posted a Battlefield when it was live, the video, and I didn't get a chance to watch it, so I have no idea. So
all I know is that there was, I think there's some controversy because there's a woman on the cover. She's got like a weird robot hand thing. I don't know. It's a very...
Are they going future?
I don't know. I think it's like an alternate kind of setting where it's World War II, but it's got like special stuff in it. I don't know.
Kind of like Resistance, sort of?
Yeah, sort of like that, yeah. The reveal trailer was very heavily like scripted. It's just gameplay, but it shows like cars falling on top of people. Like the most unrealistic
thing that would happen
match that you would ever see in a Battlefield game.
Yeah.
But it just looks like Battlefield. I like that they're not trying to be derivative.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Battle Royale's a thing. Let's be Battle Royale like Call of Duty did.
Yeah. Battlefield really is already kind of a Battle Royale, so.
Well, it's teams, 2 teams, but it's just a lot more characters. I think they should just do their own thing. They don't need to like stoop down to Call of Duty's level and try to do. Because general consensus right now for Call of Duty is everyone's really upset about it. So
why? Because of the Battle Royale?
Well, the way that they revealed it, they never showed anything about it. They just said, "Hey, we have it, but there's no gameplay." And then a lot of people are upset about the Black Ops 3 setting. They're like, "Why is this called Black Ops 4? There's no story to it.
Yeah.
We're literally just playing Black Ops 3 with
better engine,
just multiplayer." Why can't we just call this like Call of Duty something else? Why has it got to be Black Ops 4?
Black Ops 3 Reloaded!
And a lot of people are like, because it's Treyarch, and Treyarch does Black Ops, and it's their baby, and then another company will have it next year. a lot of people are like, what happens after this? Like, you've got this battle royale thing. Next year, is it the same thing? You just release a different battle royale,
Right?
Because with Fortnite, for example, you don't have to change it. It's just continuously evolving. Why release another $60 game in a year that has battle royale again? But everyone's like, well, what if it's Sledgehammer again, or whoever? Or is Infinity War still around?
No, they're dissolved.
Or
They're technically Respawn right now.
Yeah, Respawn. That's right. They did Titanfall. Who does Call of Duty now?
It's Sledgehammer, and
Sledgehammer, and then who else? There's a third one, isn't there?
Yeah, I can't think of it.
But anyway, it'll probably be them. And it's like, well, I don't know. It's just a really weird situation, and it's weird for that game to change up what it is so much. I'm sure their stockholders are like, I'm gonna not invest in this.
Yeah. I think they shovelware. Well, we talk about it all the time. That's the obvious answer is they shovelware. Like you said, the every year rotating thing. I mean, you can only evolve and do something new to a shooter. Like, where do you go in the time frame of shooters of guns? It's like the dawn of gun.
Some of the big things.
Where do you go?
The dawn of gun.
The dawn of gun. There's your title.
Yeah, that might be it. But that was it. No, I lost my train of thought.
Sorry. But you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, well, we don't want to go back to the revolutionary time.
Yeah, they were talking like some of the big highlights were like, oh, there's no more wall running. And everyone's like, oh, woo! It's like, was that a thing? What was wrong with wall running? Was that a bad thing?
It just was like it's frustrating because it's like. You run out, I'm dead. This is
and another
fun.
thing that kind of worries me about this whole battle royale thing is that Call of Duty is a very run in there, shoot a little bit, die, and come back, and a lot of people are used to that. And what happens when you play battle royale? Is it if it's like Fortnite and you die, you're done, you go to the next one. Then like I don't know, it's just, Call of Duty is a game I don't even see a reason why you'd use a sniper rifle in that game anyway.
No.
But like now, it's like it's such a big map. I don't know. It's weird because Call of Duty has kind of established itself as, like you said, it's a short range game.
Yeah, it is.
You've talked about how it's like an SMG game. You get your SMG and you're good because that's all you need.
Yeah, it's Treyarch.
Yeah,
especially.
So I don't know. It's weird to think about them doing battle royale. That's why people are really upset about it because they're just kind of like.
They're cashing in on
what
the
is
hype,
this?
the hype right now.
Is it really going to be good?
I thought the med pack and going back to the cover yourself and blah 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 was kind of a step in the direction they needed. But.
Yeah, but whenever you're playing a game where you get shot 2 or 3 times and you die.
Yeah, well
with Halo it used to be like you got to unload a clip or two on someone.
Beep. Oh crap, me up.
Yeah, beep. I'm going to look for a health pack.
Yeah, and it's a good point because, like, in the trailer, you're like, all right, oh, cool, they're bringing back health bars, but then you see the guy go, boom, 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 boom. Everybody's dying instantly.
He goes like, bop, 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 with a pistol. That guy's dead. With shotgun, one shot. This guy.
Health then?
So, that's.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of questions.
Regenerative health is only good in Call of Duty games because of how quick and fast paced it is. Because you usually don't have time to regenerate anyway because you're just like running around so close quarters.
Yeah.
But to see such open maps with Battle Royale, it's like, what are they gonna have different rules? Are they gonna have like different health rules? How's that work? I don't know. It's a formula that Fortnite has kind of perfected at this point, and it's like, do you follow? Because they're saying this is our Black Ops twist, but Fortnite kind of do their own thing, and you got shield potions and. There's no vehicles or anything, but you got the portable building, and also the craft, just building in general. And Call of Duty is just like, what? Do you start with a gun? Do you even have a gun to start with? How's that work? Do you drop down on?
PUBG same way. You gotta go in and find it.
Yeah, how's that work?
Find a vehicle.
Well, what happens in do you just have a knife?
Probably.
Is that gonna one shot someone? Knives are one shots, right?
Well, maybe it's like Fortnite.
In multiplayer, a knife is a one shot, right?
Yeah.
So what happens? What's the point of getting guns? You just run around knife.
Well, maybe they
nerf it.
Maybe they take a Fortnite approach, whereas Fortnite you have the pickaxe, so you can whack. Knife.
How are you gonna do resource management in a Call of Duty game? I don't know. See, these are the questions everyone has.
But that's the thing.
And they didn't answer any of that. They were just like, "Hey, we got it. There you go."
It's got a 50-50 right now, but what I'm intrigued about, and I'm glad they did, is at least they're doing something different. Is it the Battle Royale formula? Yes. All right, maybe that shouldn't be, but at least they're not like, oh, here's another Call of Duty game in space. This time we're actually in space, and you use laser guns this time. Like, at least they didn't go with the same formula so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
But
I'm more interested in Far Cry 5's DLC coming out.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
I just want to put the Vietnam one got shown today a little bit.
Dang.
The assets are going to be usable on the creator as well. And all the DLC.
I try to do my Tim Curry from The Grinch. It's beginning to
all the that was a double reference. Home Alone. That's a reference to the Grinch in the movie Home Alone.
Yes. That's a reference-ception.
You reference it. I don't know why the Stranger Things theme song was playing. I don't know why that was playing in my head. Welcome to Brandon's mind.
Ooh, it's that hot, yeah.
So, last news story, news story. The NES Classic is returning. Look out for that. It's come back. I think it's just going to be the same exact thing. It's just being restocked.
That's fine.
Well, I get it. If I see one, probably so because I'm an idiot. Even though I don't need it because I did modify my SNES Classic. If I really wanted to, I could just put NES games on it. But why would you not want to have a little tiny NES right there next to your little tiny SNES?
I agree.
I'm probably going to pick one up.
I'll probably pick one up. Well, what were they, 40?
No.
60?
Yeah, 60.
Still.
The Super Nintendo was more because it came with an extra controller.
It was 70, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so. You said you had a news story?
It's not that big. We don't spend a lot of time on it. But Overwatch's new deathmatch Petra is full of a bunch of. It's a Pharaoh kind of map. It's Egyptian. There's a lot of open spaces. Yeah, breakaway floor. But there's also a hidden mystery, and so players are finding out. So Overwatch has always been cryptic with revealing new characters. Now, I'm not saying they're going to be revealing a new character, but Overwatch with everything, they always gave hints in a DLC, update patch where you're like, wait, what is this doing here? And it usually leads up, Doomfist, the whole thing.
Yeah, I remember you escort
like, Doomfist's fist is out of there. It's gone. Where'd it go?
Yeah, what are we escorting now?
Yeah. So this one it's an archaeologist style map. So you're basically in an excavation map. And this guy, I forget his name, I have to look it up. But anyways, he leaves H. Faisal. Now, we don't know if there's anything about him. They don't know if it's revealing to another map mode or whatever. But now people are finding out these little tablets.
They have information?
It's just him talking about what they found in their dig. Right?
Yeah.
And he's mentioning the same archaeologist. So people don't know if they're talking about the archaeologist himself he's referring to, or is H. Faisal going to be a character. But people are starting to find out that this guy was writing stuff in maps that were old and already out. But people never paid attention to him. Until now, because like, wait, there's a correlation between all this. It's the same dude.
That's really cool.
So
I love how they do that.
Oh yeah. Like, did you know that like with Sombra, there was actually, it wasn't even anything in the game. It was actually something on the website. There was a hack, like it was like a code error because she's a hacker. Mm-hmm. And if you didn't know anything about that, you would have never known that she was existing until someone dug.
I remember the Doomfist thing.
The Doomfist thing. Yeah, everybody. So
I love it. I love that they have such a community where they can put the tiniest little thing. They can put a needle in a haystack and they'll find it.
And people are like,
yeah. What is this?
What is this?
There's another one. What is this? Breadcrumbs.
Oh God, let's just pray. Let's just pray to those video game guys that it's not a healer.
Yeah, I think we need some different. Yeah, because we got Moira as a healer and we got Brigitte as those were the last two characters.
And Anna.
And Anna's a healer as well. Yeah. So
yep.
Yeah, we need some offense or defense characters.
Offense or defense. Yeah, exactly.
We got a new tank. You know what? Defense only because Doomfist is offense.
Defense is offense. And Sombra was offense.
We've never had a new defense. So you're telling me earlier. Yeah.
That's the only class that hasn't been touched. But it's a unique weird class, so I'm sure probably balancing is probably an issue. So not making something too overpowered.
I actually don't really play offense or
I don't play offense too much either.
Yeah. So,
anyways.
Interesting. Well, that's really it, man. Short news. There's not really anything going on.
That's fine.
Let's go on to side quests. All right, if you listen to the side quest section, be warned, spoilers. We're talking about Infinity War, Avengers 4.
If you've managed to not step on
Avengers 4 or Avengers 3? Is this 4? I can't remember. There's 3. 3. So
coming out.
Yeah, Avengers 3, Infinity War.
Yeah.
We're gonna be spoiling this, so
just go spoiler land.
Just go ahead and turn the video off because this is gonna go on at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Click these things, like, comment, subscribe. Anyway, so you saw Infinity War.
Yeah, the next day after the last podcast.
What do you think about it? It's good.
It's good.
Really good.
No, it's good. I don't know. It didn't leave me feeling like, but maybe that was because I got spoiled.
Yeah, you did
a
get
little
spoiled.
bit.
Some guy in IHOP or whatever.
Yeah, some guy on the way home. Two nerds were talking about it loudly and very distinctly. And the more I tried to tune them out, the more I heard more. No, I mean,
excuse me, sir.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Oh, is this your biscuits and gravy?
No,
biscuits and gravy. I don't know.
We were in mugshots.
Where'd you get these biscuits from?
Anyways, no, it was good. I have a tiny gripe about the way they're doing things, and I love that this is and you made the point. This is the first time that at the end, even with like Quicksilver getting it in Age of Ultron, this is the first time we've seen the Avengers like,
you lost.
we lost. This isn't like, hey, let's go back in New York and go eat some shawarma. Ha ha, it's funny.
Yeah. Oh, Quicksilver did. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Yeah, we saved the
whatever.
day. Here's Vision, by the way. Now, cool. It's like they're sitting down. Like Cap, the only line Cap is like, "Oh my god." That's it. That's all he said. Like everybody's like dumbfounded. They're not like sad grieving. They're like, "What's going on? Like what has happened?" Right? So, anyways, I don't like because everyone knows it's all over the internet that they're coming back.
Well, yeah.
How are they coming back? We don't know.
From the get-go, we all knew this is a 2-part movie.
Right. But I don't like the emotional roller coaster ride that they do. I'd have been happier if they had, for example, like a lot of people thought, Cap was going to get it. Everybody thought it was either going to be Cap or Tony. Probably Cap because his contract was out. Of course, now we know that Downey's is up now too, I believe.
But just because the contract's up doesn't mean
anything. But that was the speculation. Yeah. But I would have been okay with like, we're defeated, the world's about to end, and hey, Cap is dead, and this guy's dead, and this guy like perma-dead, and I'd have been like, man, this really sucks. Like I still would have.
But now you walk out of it like, they'll be fine.
Exactly. I don't like that. Like, yeah, pitch in the gut, but it's really not.
We really don't know. We can only assume, but we really don't know who's gonna be okay and who's not.
Correct.
They're not all gonna die, but I'm pretty sure like either maybe Cap, maybe Iron Man, maybe all of them. Who knows?
Yeah.
Because they can kill off anyone at this point permanently.
I read one I didn't even think about, and we've all theory crafted before. That I read one, and someone said like something to do with the new Avengers or something like because if you think about it, the original Avengers cast from the MCU was the only ones left. We don't know, of course, where Reiner is. Hawkeye, but
Ant-Man is also still alive.
But in
he was in the original.
In the original, yeah, Cap, Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, and Black Widow, and they're still all here.
And see Iron Man.
Yeah. So
War Machine's still there.
Yeah, War Machine's still there.
Well, look, I am like a secret rooter
for
War Machine.
You used to like War Machine way before the MCU.
Yes, I love War Machine. I don't know why.
And Chico does just a great job.
Yeah.
When he sees back off, you don't get your wings singed.
Dude, whenever I see him, one of my favorite.
Oh, that napalm strike.
I'm a big fan of Iron Man 2. A lot of people kind of say that movie's hit or miss for them.
No, it's good.
But one of my favorite moments in that movie is just whenever he's just like, he's got the chain gun, and the oil's just shooting up in his face.
Yeah.
Because he's a war machine.
Yeah,
that's what he does. He kills.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
You got any more of those? Tink. Nope.
Yeah.
It's a one and done.
But to see him do that, and then to see Tony, like, Tony was like...
this is the first time Tony's felt
super vulnerable. Because...
and defeated.
But he was vulnerable in Civil War. But in this one, he was scared because he was the only one. Because remember, in Age of Ultron, the reason he made Ultron, the reason he tried all that was because he's like, what are we gonna do about them?
Yeah, the aliens. Yeah,
we got problems on Earth, but what about this Thanos?
We know this exists.
What about this Thanos guy?
Yeah,
and he was the only one who went toe to toe, other than Doctor Strange. By the way, Doctor Strange is a boss.
Yeah,
Iron Man, Tony Stark was the only one to go toe to toe with him and get him to bleed.
Yeah,
like. He was giving him the works, but whenever he broke that blade off and shoved it in Tony's like chest, I was like.
Now I say toe to toe, Thor.
Well, Thor's a god, of course. But like Tony, dude, I thought he was gonna bite it, yeah, because he was like, and I was like,
you got the nanites.
I was like, Tony, not Tony. Tony is the one. He started this off. Mm-hmm. Iron Man 1. And I was like. Haley looked over at me. I was like, "Get away from me!"
And Tom Holland is Spider-Man. He is Peter Parker. He might as well change his name to Peter Parker.
Yeah.
He is the. There's not going to be another Spider-Man. and another mystery. Who's this
Yeah,
complaining? It's Tom Holland. No one's gonna follow him.
Yeah, he's big.
It's like Ledger. No one's gonna follow Joker. Well, they did. Never mind. Take it back.
Yeah, it didn't.
But it didn't work. So there you go. So
good.
no one's gonna follow. But yeah,
No,
but that scene is like
because he's got spider sense. He can feel it before anyone. He's like, what's going on?
I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
Well, he was like, oh, I don't feel so good. Whatever he says, because his spider sense was, because most like everyone else, like even T'Challa was just kind of like, hey, come on, guys, let's. He just kind of like,
sorry.
He's kind of. Well, no, even Bucky was like. Even Bucky was like, he's like, hey guys, and he was kind of
no one saw it coming
except for Spider-Man, because his spider sense was like, hey dude, something's going on, I don't know what's happening. He was like,
and what made that scene so perfect was Tony was there, and Tony has been his mentor,
like father figure.
Yeah, exactly. And it was like your son just died in your arms.
Oh man, that.
And look, Lou, I noticed I was sitting there, my nose was flaring. I didn't cry, but I could see out the corner of my eye, Lou was looking at me. She was just waiting. She's like, come on, do it.
Yo, no, dude, that part got me out. A tear, a lone tear. I was like,
oh, look, we had a family in there. They went and saw it. And they were talking about how great it was. And you gotta know the parent that I'm talking about, the dad, he's kind of country. He makes fun of people pretty well. And he's like, some kid was like, some grown man was like, snort sucking, crying, and the front like, bro, come on.
Oh yeah, let me tell you. So let me write this down. So I gotta put that down. So what do you think about this movie being like a Thanos? It's not really an Avengers movie.
No, it's a Thanos movie.
It's a Thanos movie.
Look, they humanized Thanos. Like you told me about it, but I was like, no, he's bad. And at the end of the day, yes, Thanos is still bad.
Genocide is not a good thing to do.
But like, you're like, I didn't think he's right, but I was like, I kind of felt for him a little bit.
He's got a purpose.
Yeah.
He's not just doing this because he's maniacal. He's doing it because it's his
his will alone to get the gauntlet, all the stones, whatever it took.
He did whatever. The only thing, like whenever Gamora bites it, and he's like, she's like, the only thing that he loves nothing. And then Red Skull, by the way, was there.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
He was like, he loves one thing.
Yeah.
And then she's like, she realizes, and he cries.
Yeah, he cries.
Thanos sacrificed everything.
Like if you look at it from like the Avengers side, they're gonna stop at nothing to save the world. Well, he's doing it the wrong way, but that's kind of what
let's be honest,
is trying to do.
What he's doing,
save not the world, but
what he's doing, it's a solution. It's not the.
Well, he talked about how when he did that, he culled the planet. He's like, now look at them, they're prosperous. There's it's fields of gold.
No one's starving.
No one's starving. Everyone's belly is full. Yeah. Now, is it the right way to do it?
No.
But
if on a list of options, like A through Z, that's Z. That's the last one. You're okay, we don't want to do that.
And that was the part where I was I felt like, it wasn't that half the Avengers are dead. It was like, I kind of feel bad for Thanos, man.
Well, but then again, at the very end, remember at the very end, he's sitting there in his hut. He looks off in the distance, sees the sunset, he smiles, and that's the end of the movie. Mm-hmm. And then at the very end of the movie, at the very end, all right. Oh yeah, by the way, the post-credit scene, Captain Marvel, she's like Marvel Superman,
pretty much,
whatever. I hope they don't screw that up. I don't think they will, but I hope they don't.
No, but they've dropped and said that she's going to be the most powerful hero in this universe. I know, it's just coming out of nowhere.
Yeah. Anyway, she better not be more powerful than Thor, because
She's supposed to be.
Thor's the best. Anyways, so we're walking out of the theater, and then I hear this guy, and he's like,
"Man, I'll tell you what's gonna happen. Oh, that man's gonna come back. He's gonna call a bunch of little fire ants. They're gonna eat that magic glove. He's gonna put the whoop on old Thanos."
And I turned around and I was like, hire this guy. Hire this guy for the next movie. Ant-Man's comeback confirmed. Ant-Man kills Thanos with ants. Ants. Anyway, that's the show. You done, by the way?
Yeah.
I don't have a
There's
side
not
note.
much anything else to talk about.
That's the show. If you like the show, like, comment, subscribe. It helps us out a bunch. If you're listening to this on the RSS feed, give us a 5-star review on like iTunes or whatever platform you're listening on. Click on these different areas for different videos. I'm Brandon.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you next week.